What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is One Piece, episodes 495 and 496. We are in the past. There are children. They are fighting because pirate world shenanigans. It's dark. Last episode kind of depressed me. I didn't feel good afterwards. If you know, you know. I don't think I can talk about it this early in a video or else I will get demonetized, which is crazy. YouTube is weird. If you give me like 30 more seconds, I can say really inappropriate things and really dark stuff. But in that, it's just, I don't get it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to watch these episodes. I'm so excited. Maybe. It might also not be excited very quickly if we're not winning. If this is just kids getting beat up by adults, it's going to be weird. But let's watch it because we trust Oda, right? Marineford was basically the greatest thing ever put on TV. Let's watch One Piece. If you want that full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here in this video. It's about to begin. Oh, I got a nice little latte here. Very excited. Nani? Luffy's just always crying about Ace. Nice! Pipe to the head. Let's go, boys. Next, pipe him in the balls. That sounded weird. Nope, don't. I take that back. Let's go, Ace. Got some skills for a 10-year-old. The idea that any 10-year-old in the world could fight me is hilarious. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's no 10-year-old alive that I wouldn't destroy in 10 seconds. And I stand on that. Do. Ballsy. He's not going anywhere, Sabo. You don't need to tell him to wait, he's not moving. Oh, shit. Ace, your face. Oh, God. No way, they fucking won? Let's go, boys! Damn. East Blue is ice cold. Yeah, you guys are fucked. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, man. Nah, friendship is more important than death to Luffy, man. You gotta understand that. Damn, that's an effective visual, man. Well done. Spoiled? Okay, we don't need to be sexist about it. I'm only 7. Oh god, they're just made for each other. You're gonna die. So, sucks to suck, but maybe change your very recognizable outfit for something not so immediately recognizable. Oh, they took him back? There's a third child! San! Come on, girl, you're almost there. Come on, you're so close. You're so close. Remember when I thought Dadan was going to be one of the 3 emperors, or 4 emperors? Because they made a friend. It's a sleepover. Oh, no. Thank you for taking me in now that I live here. Sabo. Sabo, come on, buddy. Wow, Sabo, you're being real awful. I don't even love Dadan, but like, you don't have to be so mean about it. She's got a soft heart. She plays it up like she's being all like put out. She's got a soft something. I don't get this. Like, there's so many different things you could do, but to be like, no, it's weird. Kind of hurts. My eye's very dry. The blue pirates might come. Oh, sorry about that. We put all your lives in danger. Have a good day. Oh my god. Sabo. Ace. Luffy working on his cardio is so cute. It was a subtle way to show like he's not at their level yet. I like that. Luffy, what the fuck? That fucked with my head. Has he tried deflecting cannonballs already? Wait, you don't think that's cool? It's so cool! Okay, let's not bully Luffy, team. What the fuck? He's just ate Luffy! You kicked me into an alligator's mouth! Oh my god. Yeah, you just have to give him meat. Luffy is gonna die of salmonella because he's just gonna eat too much raw meat. There's just no way. Long term, he's fucked. How did they find the tree? You really won't. Fuck. Guys, you gotta stay away from your money for a while. Luffy looks way too happy about all this. This is kind of a nightmare, Luffy. You don't need to be so pleased. The humble but sweet mountain bandit's life. Yeah, sure. Fuck. The problem is Ace is really good at bringing food home. They gave Luffy a stick! The center of the kingdom. Interesting. It's so wild to be watching the show without, like, some insane shit happening every 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, Marineford is... I got so used to be like, wait, no, what? What? Not this, wow. And now that it's just kind of, like, telling, like, a nice little story about childhood. It's not that nice. Like, they're getting beat up and, like, there's pirates trying to kill children. And there's all that stuff. But, like, it's pretty straightforward. There's no, like, and now my impossible devil fruit plan is to bring the entire island to the ground, right? And so it's so weird. These episodes are so chill. And they're so dark. There are pirates trying to murder children, and my brain is like, God, this is so much calmer than the insanity that was Marineford. It's like a nice break mentally from, dealing with Luffy's grief, which we'll get back to. We will get back to it. And I think that, I took 2 weeks off after Ace died. And I know my schedule for y'all, it stayed consistent. But for me, like that 2 week break, I came back a lot lighter about it because I kind of had processed it. But I think that if I was to binge the show, I would have not I would have gone straight from Ace's death into Whitebeard's death into Luffy waking up and realizing. And in that kind of a way of watching the show, I think that this is a really nice break, right? I think that if you take some time off and see that, like, Ace, you know, he died at a very young age, but he did have a beautiful life, and he did have people who cared about him, and he had these relationships that mattered. And I think that no matter how long your life is, what it comes down to is the relationships that you have and the way you spend time with the people that you care about. And I think that reminding the audience that Ace had that, he should have lived longer, but he didn't, but he had that, right? And I think that that's beautiful, and it's a nice kind of reprieve from what was truly the insanity of Marineford. But yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna watch next episode because this is enjoyable and I want to see where this is going. Oh, they're training him in his powers. Okay. Luffy, how did you hit yourself in the face? This music is usually for more fun things than Luffy lying on the ground after punching himself out. Oh, wow. God, it is so fascinating that we haven't heard anything about Sabo in the present, and so I really don't know if he's dead or not. I do feel like I could play an older Sabo. You know what I mean? I think it's just because he's blonde. Like, my hair was that color when I was his age. Got a little bit more, like, dirty blonde as I got older. Wow. Oh, Luffy, ow. 100? It's not my favorite, but you know, it's good. To be fair, I've only had alligator. I've never actually had crocodile before. Great. It's fine. He's just gonna drown. Need to be saved. The line, "the place where all uncertain things end up," is beautiful. It's such a nice way of putting the salvage yard. You know what I mean? This is gonna sound dumb. This Gray Terminal is really making me want to play Elden Ring again. Is that 3 children in a trench coat? No, not the children! At least they've gotten good enough to stand up to kind of the groups of adults. Oh, there is a rich part of this town. Oh, interesting. Crocodile skin boots can fetch quite the price. Yeah, beautiful because they dump shit on the people outside. I don't think the fine dining place is gonna let you in that. Oh, shit. Damn, that is crazy. I mean, that's not even enough for Luffy. There, you need like 40 more bowls. Oh god, now I want ramen so bad. Why am I on a diet? I'm not allowed to have ramen. Oh, I see. This woman is like, there's only one person in there. Well, Luffy has definitely got more control of his powers now, huh? Don't dine and dash! No, this is gonna make you more wanted. Luffy, I swear to God, if you throw up right now. 26 bowls of ramen in a window. treasure tab. I really hope in episode like 1100. Oh, he's a noble. Yeah. Luffy goes back and pays for those ramen noodles. It would be wild. That's Sabo's dad, right? Sabo. Interesting. I was wondering why he had nicer clothes than everyone else in the area, you know? Where did the top hat come from? If it didn't match, I wouldn't think that, but what are you running from, Sabo? Yeah, sure. Very believable. 100%. If that symbol is his actual family, they're gonna reach out for money. Luffy. It's a really weird thing to bring up to like a 6-year-old.
Sabo?
Okay, he quitted himself. Sabo, he doesn't even have a mustache. That's terrible art. I agree with his dad. If he drew a mustache, Sabo, I think he would have responded better. Carry me piggyback to my house? God, I hate royalty. Oh my god! I mean... He tried to stab me. Nah, I'm with Sabo. Fuck that family. I'm getting out of there. I'm gonna go be a pirate. Fuck the monarchy. Jesus Christ. Huh. That's the kind of shit that gets you in the Straw Hats. I'm gonna write a book about the world. Great. You're on the crew. Damn. Yeah, but he is, right? He means it. God, Luffy, you give me the goosebumps, man. Isn't it a problem we all want to be the captain? I'm really worried Sabo's... Oh, here it is. He was there. This is the reframing of this scene. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I cannot wait for him to be back with the Straw Hats and they'll be like, oh, I had a third brother. And everyone's like, we've been traveling with you for years! Luffy, it's been years! You need to start telling us things! Ah, their joy. I love that. The next episode's gonna be fucked, right? Something bad's gonna happen. It's, you know, that was too happy. That was too much good for them. Damn, I love that. No, I dig it. I think, there's so much about the way that these relationships built. I think it's so well done, right? Unless Sabo is very important in the future, this isn't the most important arc, but I think that coming out of Marineford, it's the right call to be like, hey, let's take a second. Let's remind the audience what this is all about, right? And doing that here is, I think, really effective. I'm enjoying this. I think the progressive nature of the relationship building has been really well done. It wasn't a snap thing. They earned it. There has been some time passing in this flashback that allows for us to feel like these relationships developed naturally. And Luffy and Ace decided to become brothers as opposed to Garp sort of putting them together and then being like, well, I guess we're brothers. You know, for my family, like I have two sisters who are not my blood family, right? And I remember we blended when I was about 11 or 12. 12. And it was hard. It was difficult. We went through years of difficulty because I have 5 siblings. And for us, the reality of them being my sisters was immediate, but the acceptance of it took time. And understanding how to be a family took time. And look now, like they're my family. Like my sisters are as much my sisters as my blood brother and sister are, right? Now there is no difference. And I think the reality of having step siblings is that you want to believe that it's just this immediate thing, but it isn't. You have to really earn those relationships. And my family did. We have memories. We had difficulties. We had road trips and yelling and screaming and cursing and fights, and scissors were thrown that pierced holes in walls, and shit happened to get us there. There was accusations of theft from one bedroom to another, you know, like things happened that we had to work through, and we had to earn love from one another, because it isn't, you know, as simple as just being blood related to someone sometimes can be, right? Now, if you're, you know, you can be a fuck and ruin blood relations, but you have to earn that kind of love. And having gone through that with my sisters and with my stepdad, I totally understand this relationship, right? I get it. You can choose to be family with people. And it is a powerful bond. And I love my sisters. I love their kids. I love their spouses. You know, they're my family. And I'm grateful to have them. But what I'm saying is what the show did so well in this arc so far is get to the We Are Brothers scene in a way where it felt like they genuinely got there, as opposed to it being like a narrative necessity. And I just think that's brilliant, man. I think Oda crushed it here. I kind of love where this is placed now. I love this understanding we're getting of Ace right after his death. I also love that these are the memories of Ace that will help Luffy grieve him. And so them existing in this part of the story and being what Luffy will remember to be okay, right? After I lost my grandmother when I was 12, I spent a lot of time thinking about the 3 best memories of her. And I remember I came up with them. And when I was very close with my grandmother. I loved her. She was my favorite. And when I would think of her, I would lean on the 3 memories of her that brought me the most joy. And it became this sort of, over the course of about a year of me really struggling with her death and having a hard year in general. It was a bad year for me. That like mnemonic of those 3 memories was very important to me in terms of kind of growing to be okay with the fact that she had passed on. And so putting this story here of the way in which Luffy came to love Ace like a brother, not just because Garp said that they were, but because they actually were, is beautiful in the knowledge of like, this is how Luffy will grieve him, and this is how Luffy will remember him. And getting the memory of him after his death is really a beautiful thing. I didn't, when this arc first started, I didn't view it that way, but now that we're experiencing it, that's really how I feel, is getting to grieve him the way Luffy's going to remember him. And that's a wonderful thing. There's a real lesson in that. And a real show of like Oda's humanity, right? In this arc. It's really, really, really well done. Damn. Great. I can't wait to continue. I'm so curious, like, because I feel like we got to beat up the Blue Jam Pirates at some point, but I wonder if there's like a year that passes or something. This flashback probably has more episodes. I have just kind of been watching a lot lately, getting ahead because Clarice goes to Ireland for a few days and for this content thing, and we need to watch episode 500 before she goes. So there's this weird thing where like I'm getting ahead again, even though I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, I've been like kind of binge watching a little bit lately, and I haven't posted anything, so I don't look up the names of arcs until I post them on YouTube for members. And so I have no idea what this arc is called, which is fun. Because I work really hard to not get spoiled, y'all. I have everything muted. My Google is set to like hide. It's the one, look, I get people don't like Google Chrome. I totally understand why. The thing that I like about it is that I can have it hide things. And so like Twitter, all these apps that I use, they all have One Piece hidden completely. Those keywords are blocked all over the internet for me. And I have to actively search things. And so I don't know what this is called. Like maybe this is the Goa Kingdom arc. I have no idea. I have to post something on in a couple days here on YouTube members, so I'll find out then. But oh no, that's still Marineford video. Wild. Anyway, I'm ahead right now, which is a weird feeling. If you like this video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me in comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is the Dan. Because honestly, you're better than Sabo's mom. If you want to follow me around the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. Do something nerdy tonight.